Hello and welcome to this possible series where I turn horror games into silly comedy animes. Welcome to Panic to Comic. And our first victim is Five Nights at Freddy's. I chose to do FNAF first because of the new movie coming out, and I wanted to join in the hype with some wholesomeness. I also wanted to comment that I'll be taking quite some time to set up the face and the hair right. It's been a while since I've actually gotten the time to do digital art, but yeah, I kind of like the results in the end, the final one. But for now, you have to wait. But, anyways, for now, while I try to figure out his hair in the speed paint, let me tell you a bit more about the concept of the story I was thinking of. Of course, I had to put Michael on the lead as the protagonist, and the story follows him on his school life, his home life, and the life on the pizzeria, where he helps his father as the place's manager, since him and Henry are always working on the animatronics and stuff. And a funny detail I thought it would be cool to add was that Michael originally wanted to be the night guard so he doesn't have to deal with people, but that would actually mess up his sleep schedule and therefore his studies, and he couldn't have that. William didn't let him get the night guard job. And now that we're talking about William, he on this adaptation is a very cool guy. He's got a little screw loose, but he is funny. He doesn't have any ill intention. He just got some crazy ideas he wants to try out with the animatronics, and both Michael and Henry have to put up with him. So that would basically be the entire thing. It would be a slice of life, I think. I'm not entirely sure on the definition of slice of life anime, but here's the catch. Michael's edgy. He always tries to make the story seem like it's a horror one. He always tries to put some sinister details on the narrative, like something bad is about to happen, I know it, and stuff like that. But it always gets broken by something goofy, and everything he talks about, we notice later on that it was just some exaggeration to make the story interesting in his eyes. So that's why I chose the hypothetical cover to have Michael being all detailed and serious looking, while literally nothing bad is happening. It's just William and Henry chatting in the background, while the animatronics are only doing their thing. But no, this is a scary story. You will be afraid. Don't let their innocent smiles deceive you. Anyways, here I'm doing the coloring, and I completely forgot there were tiled floors on the pizzeria, and I also could have sworn they were black and white when I remembered their existence, until I looked at the reference and noticed that they were actually blue and red. But back to the hypothetical story, because I completely forgot to put the other siblings in the cover. I feel so guilty right now. But the siblings, Elizabeth would be very hyper as well about the animatronics. I can imagine her teaming up with William to decide family gatherings and stuff like that. While Crying Child, he doesn't have a canon name. While Crying Child, he doesn't like the animatronics all that much, and Michael completely understands that. Also, flashing lights warning from here on because I play around with filters to make the screen darker, and then I decide to make it lighter, and then I decide to remove all the colors. So, just a warning. And just like I said, I play around with filters a lot, trying to figure out what's wrong because I felt like the piece wasn't exactly finished and I didn't know what was happening. So, yeah, bear with me for a little. The screen is gonna get dark, but it won't take long for me to figure out that it was actually supposed to be brighter so that Michael really pops out. And here's the finishing result. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if I get two comments, because I'm a small YouTuber, if I get two comments saying that you guys would actually watch this if it was a TV show, then I might do a second video on this alternative universe. giving some scenes, and this time actually drawing the rest of the family because I completely forgot. So yeah, if you want to see more content like this, you know, that big red button with subscribe written on it is right down this video if you want to click it. I would also really appreciate it if you hit that like button and shared it with any of your friends that you think might enjoy my content. And I'll see you on the next video.